The ultimate range guide in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. Let's watch this video, guys. Wow! Boruto Shinobi Striker, where today I will be explaining and breaking down everything you have to know about range types. In the background, I'll be showing some stuff from a build that I am currently working on. I hope it's going to be a very good build, but I am currently working on it. It's probably going to come out next weekend, but I think you guys have been waiting a while for this range build, so let's get into it. Okay, let's explain the basics of range types. Okay, the range types are very, let's say, fast. You know, they have to be fast, they have to be agile. To be a range type, your motto is speed and not getting in people's faces. If you get in people's faces, you will most likely die. You have to be using long to medium range combat. If you get too close to the opponent, like if you see in this gameplay right here, I'm keeping it at a medium range, and then when I use my ability to stun them, I go up and I use one of my jutsu, so I hit them a little bit, and then I take them out by throwing kunais in their direction. That's what you need to do. So only when you're sure the enemy is stunned or something like that, that's where you go in, and that's when you attack. Okay, let's talk about some guides and builds for range types. Okay, so a good build is definitely the one I'm using right now. We're using Majestic Destroyer Flame. We're using Toscale Blade with Crimson Star and time-space substitution with the I forgot what it's called, but you know the other jutsu that you get from the adult Sasuke. I love to use a lot of Sasuke jutsus. This is a very good build, and it very brings out range and range types, but also allowing you to be very creative with your approach. Like, shoot this Majestic Destroyer Flame, and then use Toscale Blade, and use this Crimson Star, and then come up and get in the opponent's faces. Like, it's very cool, and it gets in your opponent's faces, which I like about the range type. You get in your opponent's faces, and you get out of your opponent's faces, and you kill them. Because when you actually get into the opponent's faces, which is risky because range types aren't as fast as attack types, so they can't get out of situations faster, but it's still good because, okay, you go, and now, enemies off guard, they're weak. You can quickly, start right behind them, or go right behind them and get them real quick, or throw some kunais to take them out. So it's really cool. And okay, so now some little tips and tricks for range types. So another tip and trick that I learned: follow your teammates. You should always be behind your teammate when you're being range type. Like what I'm doing right now, it's very risky, but now you see I'm going towards my teammate to support him in the attack. Range types are almost like support types for doing damage. Like a heal type is for supporting the other person and healing them, and a range type is like supporting the other person and attacking. The attack types go hit. And also, if you're playing flag battle, it's your job to guard the flag. If you see someone going on the flag, it's your job to grab that flag, or not just grab the flag, but guard that flag. And when I say guard, I mean if your teammate takes the enemy flag, it's your job to guard that teammate, because you can take out anybody in the proximity of that teammate, which means you can much easier take out anybody threatening your teammate from that flag battle. Another thing about range types is that it's so weak against defense types. If you're going up against a defense type as a range type, you are going to die. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how good you are going to die. Because defense types just have everything the range types don't. But okay, so defense types first, they have higher health. Range types, they have the lowest health in the game. I'll say it again. Range types have the lowest health in the game. That's why you need to be very careful when using range type to sneak in and sneak out of the opponent. That's why that should probably be your playstyle if you use a range type. So defense type can, first of all, fight, drag on the battle and fight you to the point where you just lose health from brawling and fighting and going back and forth. And a defense type, still has half his health left, maybe a little bit less, and you're just completely down. And that defense character is probably going to get another kill or two, and then he's going to die. So that's why you should never try and fight a defense character. Just leave it to one of your other guys. If you see a defense character running around, just run away. They will take you out, especially when they have long range attacks for melee. And defense types always try and go into the front lines, just with the attackers, because they have so much health. They can just take all these hits and literally just steal people. Fine, it's so cool, but just doesn't fit my playstyle. Another tip about range types is that, okay, listen to this, guys. You are the strategist or the strateger or the big brain. If you're a range type, you have to be thinking out of the box, and it's very good and very better to be a range type if you think things through. If you think before you make your every single move, if you think about it, and then try to attack the person, but you know that you're not going to win the fight, you're not really a good range type. You have to know that if you're going to take this, you're stalling the opponent. If you're going to take this hit, you know you're going to die, but it's for a good cause because the person is going to get you the flag. It's very good. But thank you guys so much for watching. One bonus tip is that you're basically a living shield for all of your enemies and your teammates. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe. I'm trying to get the 50 subscribers.